I'm hearing Glamorous by Fergie. But instead of glamorous, I'm hearing fabulous. I'm hearing if you ain't got no money, take your broke ass home. If you ain't got no money, take your broke ass home. There's a charity case around you. And this charity case is wondering about affection that you give to them. And they take what they can get. Okay. We have the strength card in the reverse with the page of wands in the reverse. They don't want to talk about that. They feel like that's just a weak ass message. Okay. But that was just a quick message for someone. Yeah, it's really interesting, right? So like, welcome to Anonnie's Temple, welcome to the High Priestess. What up, Rob's Okay, we have the moon and the strength card here. So the messages are going to get stronger, and I'm going to try to do messages more frequently as we get closer to the full moon. Okay. Um, it's really interesting, something that happened lately. Six of Wands, King of Cups, okay? Recently, I posted something on my social media when I was in the energy of feeling very frustrated. And it wasn't necessarily a post, it was in my stories, and it was like a controversial opinion. And like, of course, like, people are active on my social media, people watched it and all of this. But one person in particular reached out to me and they were like, hey, like, I loved what you said, I loved what you talked about. And that was my hint to not speak in that way again, because the person who sent that to me saying that they appreciated what I talked about is broke and miserable. And so, King of Swords, Five of Wands, they said, them's is some fighting words. The person who actually complimented me on what I had said was broke. They are broke and miserable. And so that was a mirror that got reflected back to me, where it made me become more cognizant of the content that I'm posting on my social media. Not here, but on my main professional social media that I have. Because if someone who is in the energy of poverty, victimization, sometimes arrogance, and lack of accountability, and misery was resonating with the messaging that I was putting out. And that is not my aesthetic. Okay? Misery and lack of accountability and victimization is not my programming. And so it like took me, like, at first I had this like feeling that I didn't like after, where I thought to myself, like, I don't know if I should have posted that or things like this. Okay, we have message in 10 of Swords. I don't think it's that big of a deal. They're saying like foot in mouth in some type of way, like maybe it's not necessarily something that I need to talk about. Yeah, with the Hanged Man reversed, they're saying even actually it could have been quite insightful, but yes, it was combative. Okay. Yeah, King of Wands here. But I feel like, yeah, that's the person. And then Eight of Pentacles, like High Priestess. But like, honestly, like, I did get this intuitive nudge that was like, okay, like, if the content that I'm posting is only resonating with someone, or resonating with someone to the point where they want to say something about it, but that person is generally miserable, like, I'm going to try to take a different route. Okay. I'm seeing on the television set, summer doesn't have to end. Maybe there's traveling soon. Flying first class up in the sky, all the champagne. Living my life in the fast lane. I won't change, rather fabulous. Ooh, flossy, flossy. Let's see. I'm seeing also two love doves. What are those? Divine, what is the message? Five of Cups. Okay, I'm hearing in the song they say, I got people in my ear telling things I don't want to hear. All the things they're trying to shred that I don't want to know. This is such an interesting energy. So I'm going to share this as well. Right? Because, yeah, and the Nine of Swords, because this is Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This is coming through as one of the readings where I need to give you examples of things that I have experienced. And I like doing that too, because as I always share, I feel that we're fractals of each other in whatever which type of way, right? At whatever magnification. So recently I met with someone who initially I felt like we got along really well. And initially I really liked them. But the last time that we met virtually, we were kind of like cutting things up, chatting, like shooting the shit, talking about whatever. And this person ends up gossiping with me. And they ended up talking about like this person that we know and this mutual that we know and how this mutual is like, this person ended up talking about like the unethical practices that they're seeing in the people around them and how they're operating their businesses and how they make their money. And, like that also left a really bad taste in my mouth. Because I was really just like, why did we have to devolve into gossiping about like other people's lives and their choices and what they're doing? And in some ways, I try to think of it as, like pro-social gossip to say like, oh, you don't know this person as well as I know them. Like I've known these people, because there were several people, like they've known these people for longer than I have. But it just kind of was like, I feel like I'm at this age where gossip doesn't make me feel more connected to someone. Like gossiping doesn't make me feel like I'm better friends with someone. And that's this energy that is coming through with this Five of Cups. Like, I'll show it to you again. Like people telling you things that you don't want to know. You see how this woman is yelling at that other little boy or at that man sitting on a ledge? It's like, I don't want to know that. Why are you like feeling the need to tell me this information? Yeah, we have the Knight of Pentacles. By the full moon, you're going to find something out that maybe you haven't been listening for a really long time. It's like something has been being said to you. And by the full moon, I think that your ears will open up, so to speak, and you'll be able to receive what it is. It's like some type of energy has been chasing you on your pathway. Like it's like there's this energy that, okay, it's an ankle biter. Thank you. This energy is an ankle biter. So an ankle biter is someone who tries to follow you on your pathway, but nips at your ankles along the way. It's like a coattail rider, but this person is even worse. To be honest, like when I had that conversation with this person, it was really disappointing. Like disappointing and like to the point of being disappointed in someone's character. Just like, why the third party gossip? Like, it's just disappointing. It was very disappointing. Yeah, we have the Temperance card here. Show me a bit more of what's happening in the temperance energy, please. What is happening in the temperance energy, please? Is it harmony? Yeah, Page of Cups. Yeah, harmony. There is a helping hand here. Give me some time. There's something that's about to happen over the next full moon cycle. I'm hearing you say there was nothing in this cup to begin with. And this is something that you have been in ignorance about. You've been in ignorance over something here. There was nothing in this cup to begin with. They're showing me someone looking into a cup. We have the Page of Cups here. They're showing me someone who is looking into a cup, and you see the dead fish in there, which is usually how it's depicted. But they're almost showing me like there's a casting or there's spell work over the cup to make it look like it's full of wine. Like there's been some type of hoodwinking here where they keep acting like there's something in the cup. Like someone keeps acting like they're helping you or supporting you, but I don't think they are. I'm hearing they're not a supporter, and they're not a part of your support system either. Something about a fish head. Okay? And I heard literal, as though maybe this person has gone fishing recently. There's something here about a fish head. They're saying there's something here about a fish head, but it's like a name that you would call someone in society. And it's old. It comes from another generation. Like, look at that fish head. Or look at that bone head. Okay? Someone is a bonehead. Show me more, please. We have Page of Cups too, the Ace of Cups. That's positive. Show me more, please. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse on top of the Page of Cups. Then we have the Eight of Wands. Okay. They want me to assume the best outcome and assume the most positive interpretations of these cards, the most loving interpretation of these cards, okay? Because I think here they're saying you're in need of help, and there's help all around you. And this help is pouring into you. Temperance card here. With the Five of Cups here, Divine, is there something that this energy is not listening to? Like, what are they missing? The Seven of Wands reverse, like someone's vulnerable. Show me Seven of Wands reverse. Nine of Swords to the Four of Wands. There's been some type of, Two of Pentacles here. I feel like there's been some type of thought form that has been you for a really long time. And this thought form leaves you very vulnerable to worry and anxiety surrounding your stability, your relationships. And with the Four of Wands here, maybe trusting other people. I feel like there's something here where but it's positive though. They want me to make sure that this comes out positively. I feel here like there's been a message. There's something here about like not listening, not hearing something, not letting something sink in. And with the Knight of Pentacles, it's kind of like a habit now. But the balancing out is still happening. Everything harmonizing and coming into place is still happening. The only person who doesn't believe it is you. And that's your greatest vulnerability here. The difficulty that you have in your belief in yourself is the actual vulnerability. And they're encouraging me to say it's not someone else. There's no victimization here. It is actually your own mind that you're finding to be intolerable. Can you please show me about this Four of Wands? Show me about this Four of Wands, please. With the Nine of Swords. Thank you. Yeah, we have the Hierophant and the Page of Swords. Your guides are telling you that you're suffering unnecessarily, especially when it comes to maybe your finances. This is a message where your guides are encouraging you to see yourself as they see you. And that is resonating, they're saying. Because we have the Page of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Wands, like your guides love you, they're proud of you, they support you, they help you. The insecurity here is coming from you. And that insecurity is, I feel like it's not other people doing this to you. It's not the wider, greater society doing this to you, so to speak. We all understand systemic issues, and maybe that's what the Four of Wands also represents here, like a system. But honestly and truly, your own thoughts and fears and worries have been your own worst enemy. And this is something that you've been dealing with for a while. Five of Cups to the Knight of Pentacles. Five of Cups, and I'll take it in its one of its more direct interpretations, seeing the glass as half empty. Seeing and focusing on what you have lost or what could potentially be lost, instead of focusing on, wow, there are interdimensional, loving beings who are caressing your face when you sleep. Right? Like there are powerful interdimensional spiritual beings who are replenishing you, loving on you, consoling you, guiding you, watching you every minute, every second, every millisecond, physical and non-physical. They hear all of your thoughts. They can watch you every day, all evening. So keep in mind the harmonious love of all that is. Because you are a part of that. You deserve that. There are no punishments anymore. The punisher is you, to you. Not God, not your guides, not source, not God. No. That whole story book is a representation of the insidious nature of human fear. Not God truly, not source truly itself. So you're the only thing that is vulnerable right now are your own thoughts, or is your own thoughts, not your actual stability and reality. You are quite stable. You are impeccably loved. Okay? They're saying this vulnerability is you. Almost like the cracks are coming from you. Okay? Let's not spiral now. There's nothing to actually spiral about. Okay? One more, thank you. I'm hearing Princess Peach. Okay? Page of Coins. I'm hearing Princess Peach and Super Mario. Maybe you would want to watch that lately. I think that someone sees you as Princess Peach. Maybe someone's name is Mario. Okay? Show me this Page of Pentacles, please. Three of Wands. You are receiving support and help. You know, I'm almost getting this feeling here like even being afraid to ask for help. Seven of Wands reversed to the Nine of Swords is maybe something else that has kind of left you vulnerable as the Queen of Pentacles in the reversed here. You know how sometimes we can get in those moods where we're like, oh my gosh, am I asking my spirit guides for too much help? Or can I ask for help again? Or will they help me with a type of situation or a pattern again or something like this? The answer is yes. Page of Pentacles, Three of Wands. It's always yes. And that's the vulnerability that you need to work through in your mind. That, oh wow, this is like becoming emotional. This is the vulnerability you need to work in your mind, that when someone helps you, there's an expiration date. That people's love for you has an expiration date. Divine's love for you is permanent. So is the love from your guide. So is the love from your divine counterparts, from your ancestors. It is permanent. It's not going to change. So release this from your mind. Wow. The divine's love for you has no expiration date. Okay? Do you want to show me more, please? They do want to change the deck to Cosmic Tarot, okay? Can I get one or more cards, please? Thank you. Yeah, Ace of Wands. There's even some type of, Ace of Wands and Lovers to the King of Swords. Like, there's even some encouragement for you to be a little riskier. Ace of Wands is impassioned, passionate, bold, like a go-getter. Like, when they're saying like the energy of an amusement park. That's what they're showing me. Like titillating, exciting, inspiring. I feel like this is you at your core. And there's been some Nine of Swords, like anxiety, worry that has been depleting the general enthusiasm that you're known to have towards life itself. Your spirit guides want you to simply return to the energy of this unabridged enthusiasm. And come what may, there's really a featherbed energy that your spirit guides or that these spirit guides are sharing here. When you take a leap off of the cliff, you'll find that you land in a featherbed. When you take a risk, you'll find that your spirit guides will support you in the decision that you're making. Okay? They want you to maintain this vigor that you have towards life. Okay? I'm hearing because they feel this way towards you. Can you show me a little bit more about the Ace of Wands? Seven of Swords. Show me that. I heard energy harvesting. Two of Wands reversed. I'm hearing that there's a construction site on this pathway. Show me the Seven of Swords here. Someone has tried to, I do want to say someone here, like this is an energy outside of you, has tried to block a road by almost acting like it's under construction. Show me the Seven of Swords, please. Show me the Seven of Swords. Six of Swords. Okay. To the Four of Swords reversed. There is the Nine of Swords and the Four of Swords reversed. There's something that is keeping you up at night. So there's something that's bothering you. And I'm hearing a story that has to end. A road that is blocked and closed. Someone that tried to block this road for you. There's restlessness. You're feeling anxious. But with the Six of Swords here, you'll move on. Your anxiety will subside here, and there's still a celebration because the divine is making sure of it. But yes, it seems as though there's been an attempt to block off a road for you. And instead of it being blocked, it's like there's construction that's being done overnight and it's just a bit loud. So you're not getting as good of sleep. There's some type of metaphor there. Like, you know, like when, like, let's say like you live somewhere and the building next to you is undergoing construction, but they always do construction between like 10 p.m. and 4 a.m. And it's kind of like a nuisance for a short period of time, but then eventually the construction finishes and everything feels like it's back to normal. Everything is back to a place of peace and harmony. There's a form of noise pollution here. Nine of Swords. There's a form of psychic or mental noise pollution that is happening to you. Show me the Six of Swords. Show me them moving on from this. You may need to get some better sleep. You may need to meditate a bit more. This is like, what would you like? Show me whatever it is next to help me get deeper into this message source. Thank you. Help me get deeper into this message source. We have a King of Cups, the Magician, the Empress. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Wands over here. And the Ace of Swords. To the World card. the Chariot and a message at the split of the deck. What is happening here? King of Cups to the Magician, to the Empress, to the World. And then there's a Queen of Wands with an Ace of Swords. I'm not sure about this, Divine. What are you telling me? The moon, about this moon cycle. More, please. Ten of Wands. Thank you. The Star. The Lovers and the Star. A choice to follow your purpose. I heard that you're an initiate, like you're being initiated. But there's something here. I feel like this King of Cups energy is you. Like this is an Empress and a King of Cups. What is this, Divine? Give me a second. Most High Divine, Creator of all things, I receive your divine messages with clarity. I hear them clearly. Okay, got it. Thank you, Divine. This is not about other people, they're saying. This is about your self-confidence and your self-esteem with the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Swords. I even feel here like there are things that you could be doing to create what it is that you want from people who want to give it to you. But that requires confidence here. Give me some time. Show me something else about this King of Cups, please. Thank you. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. This is the energy of them saying, you're going to be the one to give you what you want. Like maybe sure, someone here is wishing for you. But this seems so much more important and purposeful than just a message about, okay, yes, a lover is thinking about you. This is bigger than that. This is like you being in the masculine energy of love towards yourself to manifest what it is that you want. There is a recommendation here for you to work with a divine masculine deity to help you get what you want. Because there's something here about a balance of divine masculine energy in your life. That would encourage you to maybe not work so hard. Can you show me a bit more about this, please? Thank you. We have High Priestess. Thank you. That's a confirmation. Thank you. Oh, I forgot. I realized you can't see the cards. My bad, y'all. High Priestess. That's a confirmation here. I feel like there's a masculine energy that would like to help you manifest. But it needs to be a divine masculine, and that's something that you need to see in yourself. It's maybe that seems very petty though. Hold on. The thought that I had seems very petty. What else can you show me here, please? Okay, thank you. We have High Priestess and Seven of Cups. Yeah, they're saying there's a lot of messages and I'm a little confused. King of Pentacles. I'm a little confused about the money aspect of this. Like generating wealth, owning a business, having something in your name. The Seven of Cups, like there are many options here, but the message is kind of jumbled and confusing. Three of Pentacles. Okay. I'm going to stop pulling on this. Yeah. Okay. They're showing me the Six of Pentacles reversed to the Ten of Swords. I'm going to stop pulling on this because this message isn't coming through as clear. And then they have the Sun here at the bottom of the deck. I feel like whatever this energy is, whatever this message is about, it's going to become clearer to you over time. Okay? With the Sun energy here. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. Okay? All right. Okay. Thank you, Divine. Thank you. Okay. Let's try Cosmic Family and see what comes through for this deck. Thank you, Cosmic Family, for your messages that I receive on this day. I receive them with clarity. Thank you for helping me to fill in any gaps or things that I may not be able to see. Thank you for your guidance, love, and support. Thank you, Cosmic Family. What would you like to tell me on this day? To the highest and greatest good of my own and to all, and to the harm of none. Ashe. Okay. Thank you. Okay, thank you. So we have the Three of Cups reversed and the Justice reversed with the Strength card here. That's a lack of a support system. This is a lack of a support system from people who actually have a good moral standing. There's something here about, yes, that's the Seven of Swords to the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This is like looking for help in all the wrong places, looking for approval in all the wrong places, like looking for approval from people with the Justice card in the reversed who would do something illegal to get ahead. And they would do that to their own friends. So I feel here like there's this energy of actually trying to be there for people and to help people who would not do the same for you. They could be asking for your help right now, asking for bits and pieces of your strength. But with the Justice card in the reverse, this group of people is just not accepting their own consequences. We have the Chariot. Over here we have the Two of Wands. What is this group up to? What is this group up to? The star. So the strength and the star. Formidable. Formidable. You know, when someone is convinced of their purpose, they cannot be shaken. When someone is convinced of the direction that they are going in and what they're meant to be doing, their self belief is formidable, their strength is formidable. So, no amount of pettiness or gossip or trying to ostracize someone, this is like using social warfare. Okay? No amount of social warfare. No amount of social warfare is going to do anything. You're too strong. You're too focused. Two of Wands here. Show me the Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords, please. Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords, please. The Queen of Wands in the reversed. I'm sick of this energy coming out. We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse to the Magician in the reversed. Can you see that? Sorry, y'all. It's late. Queen of Wands reversed to the Magician in the reversed. I'm sick of this bitch. And then we have the Chariot and the World card here. Do you know who this person is? Or are you confused about who this Queen of Wands in the reverse is? This is like her and all of her friends. Queen of Cups, you've been nice to this person. Someone would whisper under their breath to try to affirm your failure, and you were kind to them. Loving, even. Someone here had this Queen of Wands has like no shame, no integrity. Three of Cups reversed, like not caring whatsoever about, how do I say this? Like, I don't know if it's like social niceties, like not caring whatsoever. Three of Cups in the reversed about being a friendly, nice, caring, polite person. Like none of it. Justice in the reverse, none of it. It's almost like this person has even tried to siphon kindness from you because they don't feel it themselves. This is interesting because I just watched that movie for the first time called American Psycho. I don't think it's that intense, but with the Queen of Wands in the reverse here, this reminds me of when that dude is looking in the mirror and he's like, I don't feel the way that people normally feel. It's like this Queen of Wands, it's like that in that movie where he's like, I have a body, I look human, but the only ever emotions that he feels is like disgust or shame or something like that, he said. Like this Queen of Wands in the reverse, Three of Cups in the reversed is like nobody actually likes them. And you were nice to them. This is someone in your friendship group. Show me this, please. On the Two of Wands, we have the Ace of Wands. You're being encouraged to keep going. Keep going. Someone is really trying to like finagle some shit here. Show me, please. Three of Wands in the reverse. They can't show me anymore. It's like you know what you're doing. You're strong enough to do this. You have a strong sense of will. You have a strong sense of discernment here. Two of Wands, Ace of Wands. You are on the right path. This is a confirmation. There's something here about like, keep your energy to yourself or notice when it is leaking. The Three of Wands reversed is telling me that there's an unexpected event that this Queen of Wands didn't even see happening, that they didn't see coming. And with the Queen of Cups here, it's going to affirm something for you that, okay, you actually like tried your best, or you were really doing everything that you could to handle the situation amicably. The Five of Cups again, Three of Wands reversed in the Five of Cups, about a ship that did not come in. Ten of Pentacles here to the Seven of Wands. You defending your legacy. You defending what you're building that is your source of generational wealth. I'm telling you, some bitch tried to destiny swap recently. Show me that cosmic family. We have the Temperance. They want me to be nicer. Okay, they want me to be kinder, and to the Four of Swords. The situation has been rectified. Okay, that's what they're saying. Thank you. Yeah, we have the Four of Wands. You have your allies. You have people who see you in a positive light here. Whereas this Queen of Wands in the reverse doesn't have any actual friends. These friends would speak against her in court if they could. If it would save themselves, these friends, in quotations, would speak against her in court. They wouldn't stand up for her. She's been sending some serious magic your way. And your guides are helping you transmute it all. All of it. Because you are moving forward with the Chariot and the World card here. You're moving forward no matter what. It's like this pathway is yours. Can you show me what is stagnant here, if anything? Is anything stagnant here as this Queen of Wands gets cleared out? Yes, this is about you having a source of income. We have the Nine of Wands here to the King of Coins, okay? This is something about you having a namesake, you having a business, you having a source of income. Someone has tried to stand in the way of that to make it more difficult for you. Like, you know how people will say, like, oh, you need to work twice as hard to get half as much. This is like someone who like wants you to feel like you're being hazed just to own a business, just to be financially thriving, to be financially stable and wealthy. I'm hearing something like it's awful. Like this Queen of Wands could have thought of themselves as like a gatekeeper to your wealth. This is about you having stable money because it is your legacy. And this bitch keeps trying to take it from you. And I'm really starting, this energy is very frustrating. Like, I'm about to tie this person's hands up. Okay? Metaphorically speaking. Show me this divine, show me this cosmic family. Ace of Coins. It's still yours. The seed of the idea is still yours. Ace of Coins to the Nine of Swords. Ten of Wands to Death. I'm going to tell you a trick that this Queen of Wands is playing on you. This Queen of Wands is playing a trick that this seed that you have planted that is meant to be yours, she's trying to convince you that you don't have the energy to do it. That's a part of this mental game that she's trying to have you play on yourself. Nine of Swords, Ten of Wands, and Death is like, I don't think I can do it. Do I have what it takes? Am I able to make it? This is so tiring. This actually is not tiring. You're fine. You've done much worse. I feel like you've had to endure for a longer period of time something that was even more intense than this. But what this Queen of Wands is doing is engaging you in the fear that the worst will happen again. Okay? Because you are a master manifester from your mental space. The worst of what has happened to you with the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and Death, when you had to pull yourself from the mud, so to speak, when you had to tire yourself out, that doesn't actually apply to your life anymore. So you need to let that go just as much as this Queen of Wands needs to focus on herself. And I think what's really disappointing here, which is what I'm going to say, right? I feel like this person, this Queen of Wands in the reverse, could be of the same racial group or same gender or same ethnic group as you. Like, I'm getting something here about like a shared marginalized identity. And it's almost like there's one black woman who is trying to belittle another black woman through the strong black woman archetype, like trying to tell someone no, trying to encourage someone else, like, no, like, you need to work harder, you need to do better, you need to do more, you need to do this. It's like trying to convince someone that they need to do that so that they tire themselves out. You don't need to tire yourself out. It's not necessary anymore. Nine of Swords, Ten of Wands, and Death. You can do this. You can make it. You are okay. Show me this here, please. Show me the encouragement. We have the Knight of Wands on the fence. To the High Priestess. To the Devil. To the Five of Wands. This... this is like a final boss energy right before your breakthrough. And right as your breakthrough is happening is when the devil energy or the ankle biters or this nipping energy at your mental space is going to try to do its worst. That's what you're experiencing. The devil energy is trying to create the most chaos and conflict that your mental energy will give it attention to. And just because that's happening, it doesn't mean that the Ace of Coins isn't happening. The Ace of Coins is still there. But the capacity or the empty space that you're allowing this devil energy to fill in your mind is just making this supremely unpleasant for you. Not that the Ace of Coins isn't there, it's still there. You're still working on it. It's still going through. But this is just someone that wants you to feel bogged down while you do it. Show me more, please. Show me more, please. The Hanged Man reversed and the Ace of Swords. That's what you need to know, and that's what you needed to see. Hold on, I want you to be able to see this. Maybe if I turn it. You see the Ace of Swords there. And there's the Hanged Man in the reversed. Okay? That's what you need to see here. It's almost like the fact that the mental... Give me some time. This is cutting the cord. cutting the binding, cutting the cord. They're saying you've needed to see that this devil energy can only occupy as much space in your mind as you give it. You're fully in control of that. You need to build this business, whatever this is. This King of Discs, you need to continue building this. Show me the Tower. On top of the Five of Wands, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Because someone's trying to demolish the foundation that you're building for it. You need to stick to your beliefs here. Stick to like they're saying you need to remember the original promise. Ace of Coins. Remember Ace of Discs. Remember the original promise that was made to you by the divine. Okay? That's what you need to keep in your mental space. Three of Discs. Okay? I think that's enough, Cosmic Family. Yeah, this person's trying a lot. The Seven of Cups to the Sun. Then we have the Two of Swords, the Knight of Swords to the Page of Swords, reversed to the Six of Wands. I'm hearing dastardly deeds. Let me ask this, Cosmic Family. What do you want the collective to do about this Queen of Wands energy? What should the collective do about this Queen of Wands energy? I'm going to say indifference. You should be so preoccupied with the love that you have in your life and the wise choices that you make in your life that bring you closer to love, or that allow in love, that bring in love for you, that open you up to accept more and more love. They want you to be more focused on this. That is the wisest choice. That is the wisest choice for you to be making here. Okay? King of Swords to the Six of Swords to the Page of Cups. I think you're already, Four of Swords. I'm going to lay you to rest now. I think that you're already on the escape boat away from this person. But it's almost like they're trying to shoot arrows at your boat from the island that they find themselves desolated on. But those arrows, they just fall in the ocean. They're not reaching anything. But it's just disappointing to look back and to see this person still shooting arrows at you. So I think here the point is for you to look forward now and to no longer look back at how this person is. They're having their own meltdown. They're trying to shoot arrows. The arrows are going nowhere. They always want to battle with you. They always want to pick a fight with you somehow. Continue to look forward. Okay? Let's see if Kipperish can add some more clarity to this, please. What advice do you have for the divine feminine energy here? Page of Wands, King of Pentacles, focus on your money. This could even be a King of Pentacles. He wants to talk to you, so show me, please. Community and bliss. Social media in the reversed. They want you to get out a bit more and to engage in social connections outside of social media, because this will also help you to feel better. You are someone who is meant to be seen in community, someone who is meant that, I'll say it this way, you are someone who feels energized being in the right communities of people. It's like you can hang out with a group of people and the vibe is right and you're all blissed out. That's something that you will receive physically and viscerally that you will not get on social media. So they're telling you here that perhaps, yes, some of your focus on how you're going to generate money is on social media. But remember that your actual physical community connections will reign supreme over anything that you could generate on social media, so to speak. Right? They're saying it's not competitive between the two. They want the two to be balanced. Okay? Thank you. Yeah, we have the vampire and social media. Whoever this Queen of Wands is, she follows your social media. She's obsessed with it to the point of hurting herself. Obsession and Nine of Wands. This woman, whoever this Queen of Wands in reversed is, they do energetic manipulation and they try to siphon from people who they watch on social media. And this woman who does this, it doesn't even necessarily have to be like spell work that she's doing. It could literally just be like someone who makes fake accounts, like someone who is always watching but they're never liking, like someone who like watches your social media and like speaks down over you. Okay? That's what I'm getting here. So they want you to rebuild and to continue to build in community, because that's what this Queen of Wands is incapable of doing. Right? Three of Cups in the reversed. This Queen of Wands in the reversed actually has no community. So that's why they're on social media trying to siphon energy from other people. Yeah, from you, the Empress. Okay? Who is this Empress who is single, sexy, and successful. They want you to know that whatever it is you put on social media should be secondary in a way to the life that you're already living, instead of the other way around, that social media is primary and then you fit it into the life that you're living. They actually want you to live your life, and then this is what you can then put on social media. Okay? Yeah, we have star seed in the reversed. This it's interesting how it's almost like this person wants you to contain yourself to social media, because that's actually less of a way for you to be seen worldwide, right? It's like people actually will go viral, so to speak, or they will become popularized on social media because of the things that they do in physical reality, like in person, in community. Okay? We have destruction in the reversed on top of the vampire energy. Okay. Ugh. We have love spell in the reversed, endings in the reversed, intuitive Kev in the reversed, and high priestess in the reversed. Yeah. Okay. The vampire needs to give it a rest and get a life. Yeah, we have unexpected money. And then we have enamored in the reversed on the high priestess. We have blocked in the reversed from the vampire. And then we have divine feminine and earth angel coming out together. Okay? I don't feel like I need to pull on this anymore. We have two of cups, ace of cups, and the chakra system at the split of the deck. What they're saying here is You have been looking for social fulfillment or for something to help you feel blissed out, so to speak, from a medium that does not deliver that to you. And that medium is social media. Okay, so I think that there's some type of containment or a more realistic perspective that you can have on what social media is actually filling you with, so to speak, on a day to day basis. Like, social media is not necessarily there to make you feel like it is fulfilling an area of your life. Okay, social media is full of vampiric energy. Whether people are doing it nefariously or not, it is a modem for people to compare themselves, to harvest energy from each other, to be a hater, to be anonymous, but also to be supportive. But it is a medium for energetic exchange. Okay? So replenish in community where the energetic exchange is more authentic and more potent. It is more pure. Okay? That's what they want you to do, and that's what they want you to focus on. And as you continue to do that, it will also strengthen your business. Okay. All right, I think that's enough. I think that's enough, Kipperish. Final messages, please. Yeah. I'm not reading that. Okay. I'm not reading a Jezebel energy right now. Okay. Yeah. They're saying something here about like, don't post it on social media until you've done it. There's something about that as well. Okay. Yeah. We have nice guy in the reverse and abundance in the reverse because these people, it's like they siphon from each other. They don't know how to generate wealth themselves or they don't know how to generate ideas themselves. So it's like, yeah, I feel like I've had enough of reading this, Divine. Okay? This is all coming out in the reverse. We have imprisonment, jealousy, and envy in the reversed, and ancestors in the reversed. It's like this vampiric energy. What is it doing? What is this? This vampiric energy has no spiritual protection anymore. I'm hearing that's what they forfeited. It's like they gave up their ancestry to be imprisoned for the rest of their life. And whoever this vampiric energy is, or what I'll say here is the egregore of social media. The egregore of social media intentionally imprisons people out of their ancestral wisdom that they get from engaging with life and community. And it imprisons them into the energy of comparison, jealousy, and envy to the point where they cannot hear their ancestral wisdom or downloads, so to speak, because it is siphoning those messages from them as a vampiric force. Okay? I feel here like you may even need to take that egregore of social media and put it in its place and tell it what its value is to you. Okay? I think that's enough. All right? Yeah, we have two of swords and hidden enemy. You need to block some shit out. There's a hidden enemy on social media like who keeps hiding themselves and they're very pathetic. The Magician. This is that bitch who's doing magic. There's that Queen of Wands doing magic on your social media. We have False Person and Three of Swords. And not only that, but they're playing the victim with you. Okay? This is like someone who you would block and then they go to make fake accounts. So they go to access your account from like one of those websites where they just make a fake account or something. Like this hidden enemy, this energetic vampire, their ancestors are disappointed in their behavior. It's like they've been put in timeout, they've been put in prison, and then they're victimizing themselves for the way that they have been harming you. Okay? Yeah. I'm not talking about this Jezebel energy. That's just like, this is the bitch that just has to be seen, isn't she? Okay? No. No. All right? All right, I think that's enough. I think that's enough. Final messages, Cosmic Family, please. I'm hearing something like, yeah, we have the Hierophant. Okay. I'm hearing something like, if you have been blocked, just stay blocked. It's not that complicated. That's what this Jezebel needs to realize. If you have been blocked, then just stay blocked. Like, what the fuck is your problem? Okay. Final messages here, Hierophant, please. Yeah, Hierophant, Ace of Cups. Thank you, Divine. You have a masculine deity who's coming up as the King of Cups for you, who is happy with this message. Okay? Final messages, Kipperish, please. Yeah, we have change. Some things are about to change in your life and it's for the better. Change, and we have legal issues. Yeah. Okay? Something about spiritual court with this woman and whatever it is they've been doing to your social media. Like, someone has been stalking you. Okay? Something will change in some type of legal case. Six of Cups. Okay? All right. This will be handled. The situation will be handled legally if it has to be. Okay? Oh, they said that this woman, okay? This woman had a generational, I don't want to like say that they have a curse, so to speak, but that's how people can understand it in that language. This Queen of Wands needs to get over the energetic curse that they have in their family surrounding being very jealous people. That's what she has to work on, and that's why you trigger her. It's like there's, you know how some people, they have like particular vices that run in their family, right? This family's vice is comparison, insecurity, jealousy, and envy. And you trigger this Queen of Wands because they need to learn how to get over that generational curse. Okay? All right. All right. Thank you, Divine. I'm going to close out the energy of this reading, Most High Divine Creator. I don't think I'm going to keep this one up because it seems kind of like trial by error or something like that they're saying. So I may keep this one up, I may not. But in any case, I'm going to close out the energy of this reading. And of course, I give gratitude for Divine Creator, Source, One of all things. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I call my energy back brilliant, purified, and cleansed, and detached and cut from any remnants that may have been picked up along the way. Thank you for your cleansing and purity upon me, Most High Divine Creator of all things. I love you, I love you, I love you. Ashe. Okay, y'all. I will see you in the next one, and y'all be good. I'm going to try to post a bit more as we get closer to the full moon because you know the messages get crazy. I'll see you then, and y'all be good. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. See you. Bye.